I wanted to throw it over to this Starbucks story, and I'm gonna let Hannah Claire take the lead on it. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay, I sent this to Jeremy this morning because I thought it was kind of funny. So first off, like the first headline I saw before I clicked through to the actual story was like Starbucks workers go on strike. Turns out it's like about 1,000 of them, which I don't know how many Starbucks employees there are nationwide. I feel like 1,000 is not a huge percentage,
Right.
but they do have a union. And so I guess Starbucks has, I don't know if you have read this at all. I'm not trying to like over-explain.
Oh, no, I haven't.
Okay, so Starbucks has basically amped up their dress code. So they all have to wear the green aprons. And before there was apparently a lot of flexibility about what they could wear underneath.
Right.
And, you know, whatever. But now they're like, you have to wear a black shirt that we'll send you two of, you know, whatever.
Right.
And you can maybe get more or do whatever. It has to be a black shirt. And then they can wear khaki pants, black pants, or jeans like underneath. And that's it. And they're saying it's to make the apron stand out more and to also create a more consistent experience for customers. And the union responded and was like, you're crushing our individuality, and it's the workers that make the experience at Starbucks, and by enforcing this dress code, you're oppressing them, and blah, 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 blah.
That's absurd. I have never at any point in a Starbucks thought, oh, wow, this worker, their unique dress style is making this experience for me. The only thing that stands out to me is the apron. So it's like, yeah, that's a good thing to have that consistency. Well, and then also, like, it's less distracting. I don't want to see somebody's, like, pride shirt and transgender flag on just have a uniform.
I'm glad that you talked. Okay, so this is my thing. It's like, has anyone ever been like, oh, the baristas are so personal and that's why I like this coffee shop? Like, number one, if you want baristas who have like personality that you remember, typically you would go to like a locally owned coffee shop, right? Where you get to know them more, you're going more consistently, whatever. With Starbucks, you are actually wanting them to produce the same drink that you get at every Starbucks exactly the same way because it's a chain. And you might remember like if there's one barista who's like super friendly and really polite, like maybe you remember them, but actually probably the Starbucks experience they make are the bad ones. Like when you have really slow people or rude people or people who are like fighting in the back of a Starbucks or like doing whatever, like those are the employees people are remembering. It's not because they have like a cool shirt on. That's
exactly. If they want to show their individuality, then show how nice you can be and polite you can be and make somebody's experience there instead of making it about you. If it's I need to be able to wear all this and that underneath, then you're making it all about you. People, these employees are not the stars of Starbucks. People don't go to Starbucks to look and admire the employees. Since their job as the employee to make the customer's experience happy, it's supposed to be about the customer.
Right. And I would argue, like, if you're a Starbucks person who's like, I don't want to have to wear khaki pants and a black t-shirt, like, you actually kind of have a skill, right? Like, you know how to make drinks. You could go work at a coffee shop that is like, please come here and have dreadlocks and wear whatever you want. You know what I mean? Like, you're not trapped. You just want to stay at Starbucks because they give you health insurance and they have all kinds of benefits, which they do because they're a mega chain. But that means the mega chain wants it to be consistent across the board. Like, this is not rocket science. I don't know why you guys are so surprised.
And they're not telling people, oh, you all have to have the same military haircut and you can't wear makeup and you can't, like, it's not like they're restricting all this stuff. It's like, okay, there's a dress code, which is important in a professional environment.
And super normal for food places. Like, I worked at a restaurant, you wore black pants and a black shirt. Like, that's it, you know?
Well, they had this thing where they're like, Starbucks has lost his way. Instead of listening to baristas who make Starbucks experience what it is, they don't.
No.
They're focused on all the wrong things, like implementing restrictive new dress code. A Starbucks shift supervisor from Hanover, Maryland said, customers don't care what our clothes are, and they're waiting 30 minutes for a latte.
Yeah, exactly.
You're right. They don't care what your clothes are, so the dress code doesn't matter.
Exactly. Right. It's like, go ahead. This could be a good thing. They might purge the fat thems out of everything and hire some sweet old ladies. Like, let's go. That sounds better to me.
Well, I think we reacted to a video of like a meeting about this, and it was exactly the people you would expect talking, and everybody else in the room was just rolling their eyes. it was like clearly a trans person and then another obese person.
Yep.
And then everybody else in the room was like took 10 steps back and was nowhere around. Like,
They're like, we're not a part of this. Thank you.
we don't care. Yeah, we understand we're making coffee. And by the way, you know, Starbucks is also giving them free black t-shirts. So they don't even have to buy their clothes.
Right.
I like work uniforms so I don't have to get my stuff dirty.
Exactly. And you don't have to prep ahead of time. Like you
Right.
you're gonna wear it. When I worked at Best Buy, I loved it. It was like,
Yep,
okay,
same shirt every day.
blue collared Best Buy shirt, khakis. This is great. You don't have to plan out the day ahead. It's just like you know what you're gonna wear.
Yep.
Well, you're oppressed and you're not as creative as the Starbucks baristas, apparently.
Yeah, this, by the way, this whole phase is dying out. Like the whole like $7 coffees are dying out because the machines people can get at home now are
Yep.
like incredible. And like I have an espresso maker that makes as good of espressos that I've ever had anywhere. And it costs me about $1 to do it. You know, even if I take the cost of the machine and then I divide it over 500 cups a year or something like that, or 200 cups a year, you can have an espresso machine at your house. You don't need to go there.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it takes a minute to like learn how to make it. I bought a new K-Cup machine that makes like iced coffee drinks. Like it's hooked up to the plumbing. It can make iced coffee drinks automatically. Like I don't need to deal with any of this stuff.
And
so
Starbucks coffee isn't even that good. Like that's
It's
the thing
mediocre.
is people
Yeah.
who like to go there always get all of this sugar and whipped cream and all this stuff added to it to make it taste better. And that's the appeal. It's not the coffee itself because it's not that great.
But then you can start making a lot of that at home. I mean, like
Yeah.
all of the syrups, people especially who are concerned about what's in the ingredients. I
Oh,
think
yeah.
what's interesting is like the Starbucks employees are like, we're special and we're what make the brand. But you guys are both right. Like if you're going to a Starbucks, it's to get this product that you are used to. You don't care about the people.
Yep.
And you're seeing a lot of people change their spending habits after years and years of extremely high prices, right?
Yep.
Like you're talking about you could pay, whatever, $100, $200, get a machine at home and consistently then pay less for your cups of coffee every day forever, as opposed to your once or twice a week Starbucks.
and not to mention the money it costs you to go there and the gas
Right.
it costs to burn and what's your time worth, you know?
I saw this hairdresser talking about Old Money Blonde was becoming popular. It's
Oh, yeah.
basically more natural.
Instead of that
I saw
platinum.
someone respond to that, and it's because if you have to maintain bleach blonde hair and go in every 4 to 6 weeks to get your roots touched up, you're spending hundreds of thousands of dollars a month to
Exactly.
do that. People don't have that kind of flexible income right now.
And a lot
feel
of
like
girls are doing press on nails right now too.
Yeah.
Instead of going to the nail salon.
Those are coming
Right.
back.
No,
Yep.
100%. Things are just changing because of the price. I feel like the Starbucks workers should understand that their chain is trying to make it so people still want to come in when they're making these decisions to cut extra items from their spending.
I'll go to Starbucks. I'd be more likely to go to Starbucks if some smelly man who wants me to call him Susan isn't working and sweating in
Yeah.
my coffee.
Yep.
Like I don't even, and the idea that the wait times too at Starbucks are like 20 to 30 minutes, that's true. And it's like, you have how many active minutes in a day?
Right.
Let's say,
Not enough.
Not enough. 600 maybe, call it 10 hours. You're going to spend, 10% of that or 5% of your entire day, all you have sitting in a drive-through waiting for coffee? Like, no way. Like, it's very, very, very weird. What I recommend, by the way, is people just get some delicious coffee brand coffee. Hey, I know I gave everyone 3 full ad-free days. We still have a few of these gift boxes left, and I kept it at $20 off. So you can get a bag of our blueberry cobbler and our Colombian roast, and our chocolate covered espresso beans, and our yogurt covered pretzels, a K-cup adapter, and honey sticks. It would be absolutely amazing if we could move the rest of what we have, because it's getting into summer and I don't want to ship chocolate. So if you want to support the show and you want to try my coffee that we roast, that isn't drop ship garbage like everyone else sells on this site, please pick up a sampler box today if you can. I'll leave the link. The link's in the description, and it's also the pinned comment. think we have like 300 or 400 left. It'd be really, really nice to get rid of them. Coupon code ELAD. Yeah. You don't need a coupon code. It's $20 off, and it's free overnight shipping. Definitely would love to move. Need to move because by the time it gets to be June, I can't ship them anymore because it'll just sit on people's front porches and melt. So help me out. Help me help you. And if we sell off 500 of them today, Melanie will give you feet pics.
Oh, something like that.
Yeah.
Bunny feet.
Something like that. They're like what?
Don't quantify it.
Okay.
I was
I won't tell
purposely
you whose
vague.
feet they will be.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely. I mean, it's a great way to support the channel, and it's a great sample of everything we have to offer. And I just need to kind of move them at cost so that we don't have to have them melt down. You know, have all the shit melt in them. Don't buy anything from Amazon. Sorry. Well, just buy this one thing.